Everybody, it's Daryl with Team D Realty. I've kind of covered this subject before, but since it was in the news recently, I wanted to talk about why you want to use a fiduciary versus, say, an iBuyer. What is an iBuyer? An iBuyer, you'll hear ads. There'll be people talking about you being able to close whenever you want, no showings, no repairs, and all kinds of promises such as that. So what is the difference between an iBuyer and a fiduciary? First of all, let's talk about what you may expect on the back end of an offer from someone such as an iBuyer. And this is in no way denigrating anyone at all. It's just being factual. So what's the difference? Let's say you go to Kroger to buy a gallon of milk versus going to 7-Eleven. Well, 7-Eleven is all about convenience. So prices are up now. I don't buy milk very often, but let's say that gallon of vitamin D milk at Kroger's $3. What's it going to cost you at 7-Eleven? $3.75, $4.50, somewhere around there. It's kind of the reverse effect. It's kind of like an iBuyer wants to buy your home at wholesale. Their goal is to make a profit for their company. So who are they representing? They're a fiduciary for their company. Whereas a real estate agent or broker is the fiduciary for you, the seller. So when you are wanting convenience, just know that the cost of convenience can be very high. I've had listings where an iBuyer came in and made an offer, and they made an offer below list, and after the inspection was done, tens of thousands in price reduction. And in this market now, I even sold a home that was in need of a lot of repair, sold just about for list price, gave the buyer some concessions. The seller made no repairs. It was shown a handful of times. And in a strong seller's market like this, let's say that you decide that you want to hold an open house, because they do work, especially in this market. With 365 people a day moving here, lots of people are out looking on the weekends. So let's say you hold an open house on Saturday and Sunday for 4 hours a day. Most likely by Monday, you're going to have multiple offers. Many may be list price, many will be higher. Some may offer less. But in this market, of course, you don't have to accept any offer as a seller. You're not even required to take one that's over list price. You can look for the best terms. Does best terms always mean best price? No. Could mean, what's the buyer going to pay for? Are they going to pay for title insurance? Or are they going to require you to give them a new survey if it doesn't work? Are they going to waive appraisal? That right there is a big deal in this market. Are they going to pay title insurance? Are they going to ask for a service contract? Most of the buyers I work with right now know that when I'm out showing them properties, the expectation is they're going to pay over list. And in some cases, they're going to be paying title insurance. It really depends on the neighborhood, because I've gotten buyers in homes with the seller paying title insurance. But when I represent a seller, I definitely push extremely hard for the buyer to pay title insurance. Try and push them on appraisal waiver. Partial at least. At a minimum, full is desired. And you're going to get that only when a fiduciary represents you. So keep that in mind. That will get you the best terms. Best terms doesn't always mean the best price, but in this market, best price is definitely part of best terms. Maybe you need a leaseback. Most cases for sellers, I'm getting 30 days. I've gotten some 45 days or more with no cost to the seller. So again, this is where a fiduciary representing you as the seller comes in at a huge benefit. Yeah, our showing's a little bit of a hassle, possibly, but it all depends how you do it. If you arrange it where you put the market on the house on Friday, have an open house on the weekend, and it's a beautiful weekend, chances are by Monday, maybe Tuesday, you're under contract, no more showings. So in this hot seller's market, definitely consider looking at a fiduciary that's an agent or broker that represents you and your best interests. Not someone who wants to buy your house at wholesale and flip it for a profit. Nothing wrong with that. Again, just think about who you're working with. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. I love to help sellers. That's my primary goal. I do help sellers buy, and I do help buyers. I'm a strong negotiator, but again, if you have any questions about selling and what a fiduciary offers you instead of an iBuyer, feel free to reach out to me. All my contact information is at the end of this video. Look forward to speaking with you. Talk to you next time. Have a great one.